Hello and welcome to the RPG Academy Podcast YouTube channel. My name is Michael and I'm here tonight with my two best buddies. To my left is...
John Gabriel Ross.
Hold on, say it one more time with the camera.
John Gabriel Ross.
And his little brother.
I'm Jacob. What's up?
Okay, fine. And we are here today. We are going to play a session of the new Scooby-Doo Betrayal at Mystery Mansion game from Avalon Hill and Wizards of the Coast. We were sent this game as a review copy, so thank you very much to those companies for supporting us. We've already got the game laid out. So to start with, one of the first things you do is you choose one of 5 mystery cards, and these act as a difficulty variable. So not necessarily how hard it is to win, but how hard it is to play, how complicated the scenarios are going to be. So we are going to play what is called the easiest one, which is the case of the man-made menace. And it reads, "We heard there's an automaton in the area. That means a man-made thing, like a robot or a giant puppet or even a giant wax monster. We need to look around for clues, see what's going on. Okay, gang, let's split up." So once we have that out of the way, we have our individual character cards. So I am playing Fred. I'll show this camera here as well. So I have a character card, and it has 4 traits: speed, might, courage, and brains. And the starting values are all in green. And Fred also has a power that lets him start the game with 1 item. So I'll go ahead and draw that. And I got the wheelbarrow. The wheelbarrow will let me take a stunned or a willing character with me when I move. Once I use it, I bury it.
And my character is Scooby-Doo.
Alrighty. Go ahead. What is your special ability?
Okay, my special ability. You may move an extra tile on your turn.
So Scooby already has a fast movement, but he can actually move 1 more than usual because of his, I guess, quadruped nature. And John Gabriel, who are you playing?
I'm playing as Shaggy. Because we're always together.
And what's Shaggy's special ability?
Shaggy's special ability, you may re-roll up to 2 dice when you spend a Scooby snack.
Yes. So normally when you spend a Scooby snack, everybody gets to re-roll 1 of their dice or die to try to get a better result. Shaggy can re-roll 2 of his dice. All right. If you've ever played Betrayal style games before, there's a lot of similarities here. One of the differences is that there are 2 zones. We have an inside the house and an outside the house. We all start on the mystery machine, which is outside the house, and the youngest player goes first. So we're going to go counterclockwise. So Jacob will go first, then John, and then me. So Jacob, what would you like to do, buddy?
Well, I'm going to go inside as always.
Okay.
And I'm going to go here, and then my turn stops.
All right. So I have the inside tiles just off camera just for sake of space, but they're right next to the outside ones. So you have the bathroom. So the bathroom has 2 doors. We have to line up one of these doors with the door that you went through. I'm going to say we go that way just for the sake of camera. I want to try to keep things going this way a little bit.
I got an event card.
And you got an event. There's a little icon in here. This shows event. I'll show this to the camera.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but...
Yeah. So that little swirly thing at the bottom means that there's an event, which means we draw from the event cards. And it is a heap of junk. Hey, it looks like there's something stuck under there. Make a might roll. So what is your current might score?
It's 3.
So you roll 3 dice.
So how much do I have to get?
Higher, better. We'll worry about it after you roll. That's about as good as you could have done. You get to... That is, I know, I was being silly. So at a 4+, you get to draw an item card. So what item did you get?
I got dry eyes. I can place this on one card, and it will. I can place it anywhere I want if I'm on that tile, and then if someone rolls the dice where the dry ice is, they get 1 less dice.
Okay.
And we actually played this before, and when I was a bad guy, I wrecked them too.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. All right.
You're not going to wreck us again.
Well, he might. We shall see. All right, so John Gabriel, your turn. What do you want to do?
Alright. I'm going to go inside as well.
Okay.
But I'm going to go the opposite direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll draw an inside card, and it is the dining room.
Right.
It has 4 doors, so we can line it up however we want. The dining room has text on it that says, heroes may take one Scooby snack if they end their turn here. Now, Shaggy actually has more movement. I should have covered this with Scooby. But if you uncover a tile, that ends your turn. So you don't really have a choice to end your turn here. So you get an additional Scooby snack. It also has the event token or icon, which is hole in the ground. Watch out, it might be a trap. Make a might roll. What is your current might?
4.
4. All right, roll that. See what you get. If you can't, roll it where the camera can see it.
You got a foot?
So you get to take an additional Scooby snack. So you have up to 3.
Give me one, please. I'm Scooby.
All right. Fred, I'm actually going to explore outside a little bit. So I'm going to start by going this way. So there's a separate stack of tiles for outside. And the first thing that I got was the well. And it has the item icon on it. So I will draw an item. Electric magnet. Looks like this works. On your turn, you may take an item or clue card from a willing hero up to 3 tiles away. Since I uncovered a tile, that ends my turn. We're back to back to Jacob.
Okay, so I only have 1 way to go, so I just live here.
All right, that is the gallery. It has 4 doors, so we can line it up however we want.
And it has an item.
And you got the rope. Whenever you make a speed roll, you may add 2 to the result. If you do, you bury it. So it's a one-time +2 speed boost. All right, John Gabriel, how would you like to go, sir?
I would like to go this way.
John has all the Scooby snacks, but he has no items.
All right, so hold on. Yeah, let's line up this way. So actually, we need to show this. This is the library, and this is very important. It has that little magnifying glass icon. That's the clue icon. So that means that Shaggy has found a clue, and there's a stack of cards for the clue. And this clue is a suitcase. There's something inside. What can it be? When you draw this from the clue deck, immediately draw an item card to see what's inside. And John Gabriel got a box of Scooby snacks. What would you do for a Scooby snack? Once on your turn, you may look in the box of Scooby snacks. If you do, roll 1 die. So there's a really good chance you will basically get Scooby snacks from it. Now, the clue is very important. This is what triggers when the haunt happens. And again, if you're familiar with Betrayal games, the haunt is when the game sort of turns. One of us will become the bad guy and try to work against the others. Now, this is a bit of a simpler, streamlined version. It is aimed at newer players and younger players. So there's a few little differences we'll get to. But the thing you need to know, every time you get a clue, you roll that many number of die. So right now we have 1 clue. So we would roll 1 die. If you get higher than 5, the haunt happens. But you can't actually get higher than a 5 on 1 die. So we're just not going to do that, but we will do it once we get to 3, because once you get to 3, it's possible to get a 5.
And I got a 6, so.
Yes. All right.
They proved that.
So Fred is still outside. I'm going to continue. I'm going to go 1 more to the right here. And that is the trailer. So again, I'll show it to the camera here. Oh. Heroes heal all traits if they end their turn here. I don't have any trait damage. It's also an event. Dark and spooky. It's like all dark and spooky out here, man. So let's make a courage roll. My courage is 4. I got a 2. I take 1 damage. Now, one of the things about the way this game works as compared to other Betrayal games is anytime you take damage, I get to choose where it goes. It doesn't matter.
But don't you heal it then?
Normally in the games, like based off what type of roll you made is where you take damage or certain techs take certain damage. Here, it's always my choice. I can divide it however I want. And I'm going to take it to, I'm going to say brains. But as Jacob just pointed out, because I'm ending my turn here, I get to heal everything back. So it actually would stay back at 3.
Back smack.
All right. So we're back to Jacob.
What?
All right, this is the Hall of Mirrors, and it is also a clue token.
It's not possible to get it, though.
No, it's the idol. Do you feel powerful carrying it? Add 1 to the result of your might rolls.
Why do I always get... I literally got the idol one.
Well, there are only 9 clue cards. So we've played this game several times. There's going to be some repeats. So now we're at 2 clues, but again, you can't get 5, so there's no point in rolling. John, which way do you want to go, sir?
I'm going to go here.
All right.
A clue.
All right.
Yep.
So this is the statuary corridor. Now, one thing to note, there's no actual way to line this up, all the doors to match the other doors. That's part of the game. It's fine. All that means is if there's not a door on both sides, then you can't actually go through them. So we will line you up here so you can continue on, but these actually don't line up and these don't line up, so you can't cross them. That may become more important later in the game when we're trying to actually win and we have to get from place to place. There is also an item here. You got a banana full of potassium. On your turn, you may heal a trait, then move another character on your tile up to 2 tiles. If you do, bury the card.
He's just getting all the food, is he?
All right. I'm going to go upwards. Found the cave. So cave here is important. One, it has a clue token on it, but it also has this little symbol here, which is actually the secret passage symbol. Now, there are no other secret passages yet, but anytime there is, that means those are linked up. So if we discover another tile inside or outside that has the secret passage token, those 2 tiles are then considered adjacent. Certain things in the game may allow us to put a secret passage token into a specific place, but right now there is none. But we have our third clue. It is a mask.
So you can...
This face isn't as spooky when it's just a mask. You may use courage instead of speed when making a trait roll, which is good because my courage is higher. And we have to make a haunt roll. Now, since we have 3, it is possible for us to actually get there. So I'm going to roll 3 dice. We're looking for 5 or better. Nope. So we will continue on. Jacob.
You cannot roll as lucky as me. So I'm going to move this one.
All right. This is the secret room.
It's a clue.
And it has a clue on it.
Will I be the bad guy again?
So let's draw the clue. Stage makeup. You can look like a totally different person with this. Add 1 to the result of your courage rolls.
But before I roll, I want to place my dry ice right here.
Okay. All right. And then you get 4 dice. Or if you don't mind, roll it here so the camera can see it.
I'm not long enough, but... And I didn't get it.
You did not do it, so we continue on. John Gabriel.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this and go here because that's the only way.
All right, this is the creepy basement. It has the clue icon. It also has this sort of like paw print, and that does mean some things. Heroes who discover this tile immediately lose 1 courage, so Shaggy loses a courage. And some of the haunts may reference tiles that have that symbol. It may be important to how the game works. All right, so we're going to get our next clue. If we manage to get to 9 clues without rolling a 5, which is very unlikely but possible, we automatically start the haunt on the 9th clue no matter what. So what is that clue, John?
Okay, so treasure chest. You hear a strange thump from inside. When you draw this clue from this clue deck, immediately draw an item card to see what is inside of that treasure.
It's a fishing pole. Fishing pole. On your turn, you may choose another character on an adjacent tile and move them onto your tile.
I don't think we'll be able to use it, though, because I think he's about to be the bad guy.
Maybe. So now we're at our 5th clue. So John, if you don't mind rolling here so the camera will see it.
It's very hard to not get a...
Yeah, it is possible though.
I don't like being a bad guy.
How? How did this just happen?
Okay.
I tried my best to fail.
All right.
When you don't try, you get what you want.
So I'm going to continue outside. And it's the deserted sawmill. And it also has a clue token. Blueprints. Even better than a map. After the hunt starts, on your turn, you may bury this to move to any discovered tile. All right, we are now at 6 clue tokens, which means I roll 6 dice. Looking for a 5 or higher. Nope. Oh man, I thought for sure I was going to be it. Alrighty, so Jacob, you're up, buddy.
I'm gone here.
Alright, it is the office. Heroes who discover this tile immediately gain either 1 brains or 1 speed before they draw their event. So do you want to add brains or speed?
Well, I already have enough speed, so brains.
Okay, and then
I'm the smartest dog alive.
snack time!
Yes.
You know what would be good right now? Scooby Snack. You may spend a Scooby Snack to gain 1 might. If you do not or cannot, you take a damage.
Oh, I guess I will.
Alright, and then so you gain a might. So your might goes up by 1.
Now I'm a strong and smart dog.
But there's no clue in that room, so we do not make a haunt roll. Shaggy?
I'm gonna go down.
Perfect. Here is the attic. We'll line it up this way. It's also an event. Never-ending closet. What's in here? This looks like an endless tunnel. Roll 2 dice. It's not related to any trait. You just roll 2 dice. You got a 2. You draw an item card. And you got the vase. Jinkies, this is heavier than it looks. Must be valuable. On your turn, you may take 2 Scooby Snacks. If you do, bury the card.
So if I go into this room, I just instantly get...
No, it's only if you discover that tile.
Okay, so...
All right, hold on. It's my turn. Outside, we are going to go into the woods. Whoa! We should go this way. It's an event card. Trapdoor. Ah! Make a speed roll. My speed is 3. Whoops. Place yourself anywhere outside. So we'll go here because I still want to go that same way. All right, Jacob, you're up, buddy.
So, can I go through this door and go to there?
No, so you can go here because there's doors on both sides, but you can't go here. But you could go up here, so you go 1, 2, and then go up this way.
I was trying to get the gun.
Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're a fast dog, but you can't get to him this turn.
I'm just gonna move 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you might be thinking, wait, I only have 4, but my ability.
Yep, he can move 1 more than what his speed would say.
Doesn't that spend a Scooby Snack?
No, he can always just move more. All right, so John, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here.
Okay, so we're just on the edge of...
Greatness.
Oh, all right. So servants' quarters. Heroes heal all their traits if they end their turn here, which you're going to do because you have to, but I don't think you take any damage. It's
Unless I move them all up. Oh, wait, no, courage.
Oh, okay. A ghost! Make a courage roll. What's your courage?
3.
3.
Oh, no. This is gonna end badly. Oh, not
5.
5. All right, you get an item.
Tennis racket.
What does it do?
The initials JP are engraved on the handle. On your turn, you may give an item or a clue card you are carrying to a hero on an adjacent tile.
All right, so basically you can bat something towards them. All right, so it's back to me. I'm going to stay outside. My speed is 3, so I'm going to move 1 and then 2. It's the old cabin, and it has a clue token.
okay.
It's a bottle. There's a strange liquid inside. After the haunt starts, if you begin your turn stunned, you may bury this card and take your turn as normal. You still heal all your traits. But now we're at 7 clues. So
Well, Daddy's it.
possibly. We shall see. It's
Do
certainly...
you want to be it?
I haven't been it yet. That would be fun to be it.
I think you're going to be it.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, Daddy's going to be it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a 10. Okay, so now the haunt starts. So again, if you played a Betrayal style game before, at this point, there's a kind of a freeze on the game.
Freddy gets blinked on the head.
Yeah, and so in this version, though, my character, Fred Jones, just disappears. He falls through a trapdoor and he's gone.
He gets plunked on the
Any items I'm carrying, they are gone as well. Any Scooby snacks I had, they're all gone. And then we see which mystery we're going to play based off of what clue caused us to trigger the haunt. So on that card that we started with, the Man-Made Menace, there's a little matrix on the back. And it has a list of all the clues. And depending on which clue is which haunt we're going to play. Another one of the changes is in this game, you don't have to send people into different rooms. It's okay if I know what the heroes are trying to do. It's okay if they know what the villain's trying to do, because this is geared more towards younger players, newer players. There's not the requirement that they have to know and figure out what they're doing on their own. We played this enough that the kids, I think they probably could figure it out, but we're going to do it together anyways. So basically, we pause the game here. We go to our other rule books. So there is Secrets of Survival for the heroes. There is the Monster's Tome for the bad guys. And we are going to do Haunt 24. So if you guys want to look at that, do not read out loud. I'm going to read mine, and then we'll switch.
I'm going to get 24.
All right. So Haunt 24 is Go Away, Ghost Ship. So I have a section here that says Keep Secret, even if we're not separating. So I'm not going to read that yet. So then there's a section here, what is the plan? Prevent the heroes from taking all of your treasure and bringing it to the mystery machine. If you stall them long enough, you can get away. Here are some facts. You and the Phantom Swords cannot discover new tiles. So I know at this point that the heroes, their goal is to try to collect treasure and take them to where the mystery machine is. I need to prevent them from doing that, and I'm going to get some help. So there's a little section here which is really cool. It lists all the different tokens that we are going to need. I have all mine separated out in this handy-dandy little divider. So I need my ghost token. For the most part, at least all the others, I'm going to assume this ghost token appears where Fred was, since I'm no longer playing. All right, we need Phantom Swords, which are my henchmen. So then there's a section here on how I play the haunt. First, take a turn as Redbeard, and then you can take his action, and I can take my actions before I move, or at any time while I'm moving. Then take a turn as each of the Phantom Swords follow the same rules. So both Redbeard and my Phantom Swords have how to fight and how to move your boat. And at the end of my turn, move the timer tracker down by 1. If the tracker gets to 0, I win. All right. And so there's a section here, basically kind of the same information, but it's from the hero side. First up is you read this aloud. A ship's manifest is lying on a table next to a treasure chest. The manifest says that a lot of cargo has gone missing. There's a legend around these parts that a pirate ghost by the name of Redbeard is stalking the area, stealing treasure, and now Redbeard is trying to scare us away. As we're exploring the area, one of the Mystery Inc. gang gets lost and goes missing. Zoinks. So that's Fred. Setup. Choose a player to be the monster. Since I rolled the haunt, we're going to have me to be the monster. You can choose to do it however you want. The hero has gotten lost. They are now Redbeard. Bury all item and clue cards they are carrying and return their Scooby snacks to the pile. Remove the character card from the game. Replace their standee with the ghost token. So that's what I've done. Though I will actually put it in a standee so it's a little easier for me to see. Then we need to take 2 escape tokens and put on top of my token. So I have those 2 with me. Now we have take 2, 3, or 4 Phantom Sword tokens and place 1 on each tile with the hero. If there's more than 1 hero on a tile, place 1 Phantom Sword token for each hero on the tile. So I get 1 Phantom Sword per hero. So both Phantom Swords appear on the tiles where the heroes are. If the riverboat tile hasn't yet been discovered, find it in the outside tile stack and place it outside as far away from the heroes as possible. Then shuffle the outside card stacks. Place 3 treasure tokens on the riverboat tile. These are the cargo. 3. Take out the timer track and place it on clip 7, which it already was conveniently. After everyone has learned the haunt, the player sitting to the left of Redbeard takes their next turn. So that'll be Johnson. Now we're going to go back this way. What's the plan? Take the treasure from Redbeard's ship and move it to the mystery machine. Here are some facts. The heroes can only carry one treasure token at a time, which is for each of you. You can give treasure tokens to other heroes if they don't have any, or take them if they don't have any. You can give a treasure token to heroes with low speed so that heroes with high speed can keep taking them off the riverboat. How to play this haunt. You may move and take any or all of the new actions below. You can take these actions before you move or anytime while you're moving. Take the treasure. Once per turn, while on the riverboat, you may make a speed roll. If you get 5+, you take one treasure token and place it on your card. Hide the treasure. Once per turn while on the Mystery Machine tile, you may place the treasure token you are carrying onto the Mystery Machine. You can also fight Redbeard or Phantom Sword. Once per turn, while on the same tile as Redbeard or Phantom Sword, you may fight them. You both make a might roll. The defender is stunned if you roll higher. Otherwise, you take damage equal to the difference. You win if all the treasure tokens are on the Mystery Machine. I win if I can keep you from getting that before I take 7 turns. Okay, do you both understand what you're doing?
Yeah. So we just gotta stall you to.
No, I have to stall you before you get all the treasure tokens.
Where are the treasure?
They're on the riverboat, which is here. Now you can still discover tiles because, like, the secret passage is right here, and so there are ways to get secret passages like inside. So it might be better for you to keep exploring inside the house to see if you can find a room with a secret passage that will take you straight to here. Or you can go through the house. It's up to you, whichever way you think would be more comfortable. There is a sword right there, and the sword might try to fight you. You could try to fight it now, so it's up to you. How do you want to play it? And don't forget, you have all these items that you can use to help you do stuff.
I'm just going to keep exploring.
Okay. All right, this is the stage. Any heroes who discover this tile immediately lose 1 might.
That's not good.
So you lose 1 might. All right, Jacob, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4,
5. Now you do have your rope, so you could move 7 this turn if you wanted to.
Yes.
So you give me your rope. So it's gone, and you're able to get there. So now you have to make a speed roll. You need a 5 or higher. What's your speed?
It's 4, but does my ability count?
No, not for a number of dice, just number of spaces.
It's probably not going to work out, but...
4? You needed a 5. So, all right, so you are done. So now it's my turn. All right, so I'm going to have this, well, I take Redbeard first. So I think it makes sense for me to...
Fight me?
Yeah.
How much might do you have?
You don't know that. So my speed is 3, 1, 2, 3. So I actually can't get to you. My sword. 1, 2. Nope. 1, 2. And then this sword is going to go in here. So I'm going to try to fight Shaggy. I roll 4 might. Give me that other dice, please.
So you have a 4 might.
I got 3.
I have 3 dice. Oh, I have to take one out. Go away.
So how much did you get?
I got 2.
And I'm stuck. I think I got 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can spend a Scooby snack
And reroll.
and reroll both of the ones that didn't roll anything.
Okay.
You shouldn't have challenged him.
Yep.
You're stunned.
So you're stunned. So I turn that over to show that I'm stunned. So I'll lose my next turn. All right, but that is one of my turns. So now we're down to 6.
Okay,
All right, John. So it's your turn.
Okay.
All right.
I
Well-
don't really get why we need to get a secret passage inside.
You're about to find out. So just trust me on this one. 1. There's only 1 tile left, and that's the one with the secret passage. And you get an item.
So now we can
mysterious letter. You can add whenever you make brains roll. So now you can go from here to here. So on your next turn, you're going to be able to get to the treasure, which is much faster than if you tried to go through. It probably would have taken you 3 turns to get there. Now it's your turn. So you need to try.
My speed roll?
How many do you need? 4?
4.
You don't have any Scooby snacks left, do you?
No.
Okay. So you need a 5 or higher.
And I think I got that.
All right. So then you put this on your card, and now
can I
you
move?
now you need to get to Scooby's or to the mystery machine.
Can I move right now?
Yes.
Okay, so first 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So then you can hide it. Where's the treasure token you just got?
And then I'm gonna move there.
You can move back. All right. So it's now my turn. So 1, 2. I'm going to try to stun Scooby so that you won't be able to keep doing this.
So what's your mic?
5.
Mine's 5, kid.
Give me one more of those. 6.
Okay, so I have 5 too. So
And I think you have some.
yeah, I add 1 more to my mic. You shouldn't challenge me.
I have to. That's the only way I can win. Ooh. So you take 4 damage. And you can.
Well, I'm gonna
You
take it.
you can divide it however you want.
I'm just gonna take it on my brains because my brain isn't useful for now.
Okay, that makes sense. So now it is John Gabriel's turn. So you can move here for 1.
And then I go pick up a treasure.
Yep. So now you got to make a speed roll.
You need 5 or higher.
What's your speed?
Speed 4.
Okay.
Okay, so
All right. You got another Scooby snack. So you can reroll up to 2 of those.
Have you been?
All right.
and then Scooby snack because this is only 4.
So yep. So you need a Scooby snack, or you need something that will let you.
I had a Scooby snack. I just had.
Oh, you had this.
No. I took it because did you have 3 Scooby snacks?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you only 2. Okay, I took it. I thought that was both yours. Okay. So now you need to reroll that.
You just need 1. You can do this. You can do this.
Oh! All right. Hold on.
Can't.
So you have on your turn, you may look into this, and so you could potentially get another Scooby snack.
What does?
You have to roll.
Just roll 1 die.
You have to roll 1 or higher. Oh, this is gonna.
2. Okay, that gives you a Scooby snack,
So now
which lets you roll. So now you got to roll again.
John is really putting his effort into this. He's like,
I'm wasting everything just for 1 treasure that's probably gonna be taken away from me in 1 second.
yes!
Okay, now how much movement do you have left? What's your speed?
I have 4,
You-
so I can go back 1, 2.
Okay, now it is my turn.
What turn is this?
This is my 3rd turn, so when I'm done with this turn, it'll go down. Oh, wait, no, actually, it should be down 1 more already, right?
Yeah.
Because the first time I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to attack Scooby again. Because if I can get you stunned, I pretty much win.
How?
Well, first I'm supposed to use my swords. Don't forget that one, because that's a big...
This one's.
Yeah, so now it should flip over. Where's my other sword?
It's right there.
Ah, okay. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so the sword is actually going to fight Shaggy first. I made you use all your Scooby snacks.
I have none left.
Huh? That's what I'm saying. I made you use them all. All right, I got a 3. You need to roll your might.
So you have to get it.
Might
You have to get a 3 or higher. You have to get a 3 or higher.
Yay!
All right, so
Nothing happens.
if I roll higher, you say otherwise I'm stunned. So even though we tied it, you still stunned my sword. Okay. Now though, I'm going to attack Scooby with the actual ghost. I got 1. Beat that, sucker.
Well, I do cut my idol, so.
Well, you still have to roll.
Can I only roll 1 die to make this quicker? So I have to roll 5 just to rub it in your face?
Yeah. Yep. You like rubbing in my face. Why would no. Okay. So normally I would be stunned, but I'm allowed to use one of my escape tokens to not be stunned. That is the end of my turn, so I'm down to 4. All right, so now it's Jacob's turn.
Okay, so
1, 2, 3.
yeah.
And you need to make a speed roll.
Speed, what my speed is 4. Speed is 4. Please what? It was.
5, yep. All right, so that goes on to there.
And I have 2 more.
2 more.
1 and 2.
Okay, all right. Shaggy, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the mystery machine.
Okay, you
And I'm
can...
gonna place my token.
Okay.
And that's really all I can do.
Fight him. Go back and
Okay,
fight him.
then I'm gonna go back and fight.
All right, so you roll first.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
Your might.
Because if you stun him, it's game over.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, I still have my sword. Well, now yeah.
Okay, so I thought you had 2 swords.
I do. This one's over here, but it lost a turn because you stunned it.
Okay. You win.
Well, I could roll all blanks. My might.
I thought you were 4.
His might's 5.
Yeah.
None, his might's 5.
I lost.
Yeah. You take 7 damage.
Oh.
You can divide that however you want amongst whatever you want.
I really don't care because I can't really do anything except the only thing I want is my might. So.
And remember, you have to take it by not numbers, by spaces, and it can go to the
2
to the skull. So that's 2.
3.
All right.
4. 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, I made it go back.
All right.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah. So, Daddy.
Yep.
So, you have to stun me right now, right here.
What?
So I just got myself confused. Whose turn is it?
It's his.
Oh, so.
Did I just go?
I attacked you.
You attacked me on your turn.
Yeah, which would go to Jacob.
So now it goes to Jay. For some reason, I just had a complete brain fart. Okay.
What happens if you get
all of them?
skulls?
You so actually hold on, Jacob. Let's explain that to the audience. So that is a little bit different in this game as well. There's no player elimination. So if I had gotten Shaggy all of his stuff to 0, he would be stunned, which means he loses 1 turn, but then he completely heals all the way back up and continues on the game. So you would have lost 1 turn. All right, so it's your turn.
So
all you got to do is get there.
No. 1, 2, 3.
You can fight me if you want to take the chance, but otherwise you win.
No, I win.
All right, so you guys won. Yay!
Luckity.
All right, hold on. All right, so John, look at the camera there, and tell me if there's anything about this game that you particularly like.
How there's no player elimination.
Do you think that's fun?
Yeah.
And you told me before you like finding the tiles. Is that still fun? Or have you done it enough? It's not as much fun anymore.
It's still a little more. It's still a little fun. Yeah.
You guys never go outside. You always go inside. Why is that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because you want to make it harder for us, because everything happens outside.
So on a scale of 1 to 10. Well, actually, no. We do the RPG cameras. We'll do grading like A+ through C-. What would you give this game?
A-.
A-? Okay. So what keeps it from being a straight A? What is it about it that's not an A?
I guess it's just because it's harder for the bad guy.
Okay.
It's really hard for the bad guy.
All right. Well, thank you for playing with me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Stay there. All right, Jacob. So look in the camera as far as it goes. Why do you like this game? What's fun about it?
Well, first off, is that I can completely wreck my dad at it. That's always fun. And that these item cards always come in handy. And the reason we always go inside, because it would make it harder for us to win, because everything happens outside.
It seems like in a lot of the games we played that's true, but not always. All right. Well, thank you. So again, what would you give it? A+ through C-? What would you give it?
A+.
A+. So what is your favorite thing about it besides wrecking your dad? Seriously, buddy.
Wrecking John.
Okay.
And wrecking all my family members. And I can dab in the end.
All right. So give me your best Scooby-Doo voice.
Scooby-Doo! I'm just kidding. Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
All right, and John, give it your best Shaggy.
Yoinks! Isn't that Velma?
No, she's Jinkies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Shaggy's Zoinks. Zoinks, man! Alright, well, thanks to anybody who might have actually watched this. Hope you check out the game. I really do like it. Please read my review that's attached to this. They're linked together.
And also go down below to check out our channel.
Yeah, so my boys have their own channel, though there's actually nothing there yet, but there will be stuff there soon called John and Jacob Plays. There's nothing there yet, but there will be soon. They're going to be playing games, probably more video games, but some board games as well. And we're going to start featuring them on our channel more as we get more and more games that we can play as a family. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Everybody
Lots of
wave.
video games
Bye.
and cheese board games.